Friends often ask in the comments whether they should feed their cats natural food or dry kibble. I'll give a detailed answer. First, I believe most people watching this video and the average viewer are unable or unwilling to accept obvious facts. When told that natural food must be balanced, they say, balanced? Yes, of course, we give them a balanced diet, but they don't understand many things. For example, they don't understand that the calcium-to-phosphorus ratio is critical. Have you calculated the calcium-to-phosphorus ratio in your cat's diet? Do you know that if phosphorus exceeds calcium, it will inevitably lead to kidney disease in your cat? It's a guaranteed outcome. Do you know that cats don't effectively absorb calcium from cottage cheese or other dairy products? There are many things people feeding a natural diet overlook, simply dismissing them as unimportant. In such cases, I'm against raw feeding. Furthermore, when proponents of raw feeding aggressively argue that cats need meat, literally only meat, they are doing a disservice. I've received messages today saying things like, "You can talk all you want about balanced dry food being beneficial, but you're not convincing. You say cats are carnivores and need meat and meat products." Such comments are extremely harmful to cats. Why? Because those giving this advice won't monitor their cat's diet after switching to raw food. They won't check the balance or the specific ingredients. As a result, the cat may develop kidney disease, and they won't realize that too much fish, for example, is the cause. Therefore, if you want to switch your cat to a raw food diet, remember this. Only a veterinary nutritionist can calculate a precise diet, and I stress, only a veterinary nutritionist. Many people feed their cats raw food, and many are lucky enough to have a more or less acceptable balance, but you don't know what the balance will be in your cat's case. Imagine you ask a friend who feeds their cat raw food for a sample diet. Let's assume they've done it correctly. You give it to your cat, but your cat refuses to eat some things. It ate the chicken, but not the hearts. It ate the turkey, but not the beef. It refused the meaty bones, and so on. A veterinary nutritionist will work with you, suggesting, "Let's try this," then recalculating the grams and so on, saying, "This isn't working, let's try something else." A veterinary nutritionist will help you not only create a properly balanced diet, but also to ensure your cat will eat everything in the diet, not just part of it. Once you see your cat eating everything and that the diet is balanced, you can relax. Unfortunately, many people judge based on their own experience, saying, "I can eat whatever I want. My body will take what it needs." Even worse is the belief that the cat will decide what it needs. This is true only if the cat lives in the wild and understands that a mouse provides a balanced diet. But a city cat doesn't have access to whole prey like mice. It has to select from various food pieces. Can a cat pick from your shopping basket and create a balanced, mouse-equivalent meal? No, of course not. It will eat what smells good and tastes good, resulting in an unbalanced diet. The cat isn't to blame. I support raw feeding, but only if you're committed to balanced nutrition. I will always oppose raw feeding without this commitment. Even within our group, many members, including moderators, say they advocate raw feeding, but by raw feeding, they mean a properly balanced raw feeding diet. They won't personally oversee what your cat eats. That's the crucial difference. Veterinary nutritionists undergo extensive and challenging training. Creating a balanced cat diet, especially incorporating dry food, is incredibly difficult. You might disregard my opinion, but frankly, I don't care what people say because I know what's safe and healthy for a cat. Combining dry kibble and raw food is even worse because it makes calculating a balanced diet practically impossible. You can add meat, but only up to about 20% of the total dry food intake. But a 50-50 mix is disastrous. Remember, veterinarians without dietetic training cannot provide sound advice on cat nutrition. I've spoken to highly specialized veterinary professionals, and when we talk privately, they say, "I don't understand this. We're not taught this." To learn this, you need professional courses and a real desire to specialize. We don't have time for that. Amateurs experimenting on their cats often believe everything is fine. A professional honestly admits they don't know, while amateurs confidently assert everything is normal and that their method works. In my opinion, switching a cat to raw food without consulting a veterinary nutritionist is impossible. This is especially true if the cat has kidney problems or other health issues. Many people complete a nutrition course and claim to teach correct nutrition. But a veterinary nutritionist has a veterinary degree, years of experience as a veterinarian, and continues to study veterinary medicine, not just nutrition. Veterinary knowledge is constantly evolving. I apologize for the emotional outburst, but there's too much misinformation about feeding cats only meat to ensure their health. Those who say this are simply not well informed. Criticizing the consequences is useless. Some people will continue to feed their cats only meat, believing they are promoting their pet's health. Good luck, and take care of your cats.